So we have got the team of the season for the Premier League season swaps, and in general we're going to have a look what we can do and roughly where this should take us in the next week. So we have got, again, pretty much the same, I want to say we've got it here, the same format. Obviously they are almost telling us what's coming out and when, so it is good to have a look at, and obviously you can plan what packs and what stuff is coming out in the kind of meantime. We've got win 8 matches in FUT game mode, standard. We've got play 15. We've got a team of the season daily login, which obviously will be today. Marquee matchups, which is also today. We then have FUT moments, earn 5 stars in a Premier League team of the season moments. It's released on May, so earn 5 stars in moments game mode. So I think you could do that whenever. I don't think that is entirely for Premier League team of the season moments, but you can obviously go and earn 5 either then when that comes out tomorrow, or obviously now if you've got 5 to go. We've got complete team of the season swaps challenge for May the 6th and Premier League Premium League upgrade SBC, which is coming out on the 8th, which I believe is... when is that? Is that Monday still? I'm pretty sure. Yeah, so that is Monday. So upgrade day is going to be the same as the upgrade normally. These are, I can imagine, what we got in Team of the Year. So it is the 8 player pack instead of the 10 or 11 that we got in the previous years. So they have downgraded it a little bit, probably to make it less grindy in terms of being able to just completely recycle everything. But we will have a video on that once they do come out on the best ways to get it done. So if we do calculate all of these, so we've got pretty much the first 6 done, or first 5 done in fact, that will give us a whopping 2.5, 2.5, 4.5, 6.5, so it'd be on about 7 3/4, which in terms of this would take us to Casado, as well as getting the 1583 plus. If then, I'm thinking, so realistically, by the end of the week, we should be anywhere between 17 and 18, which makes sense because then the next week we more than likely get Desai or the 584s. Oh, not 5, was it 20? 2084s? 2584s, wow, okay. So I'll be interested to know, what are you taking, Casado or obviously the 1583s during the Premier League team of the season? And I do think that is the most annoying one. I'd really wish if Pyatt and him changed, because I would have really liked to actually have taken Casado, but 1583s is a lot of fodder, but also a good chance at a Premier League team of the season. So whether you're doing that, it is the question. But right now, if we go, we can pretty much do the first 5 like we said. We go and do the daily login. That will obviously give us a straight one as we go. Are you tired of using players like this? I would much rather have teams more like this. Then I recommend going over to skycoach.gg for all of your coaching and coins needs. They are cheap, fast and reliable, but at the checkout make sure you are using code JT11 for a discount on your orders. Back to the video. Then obviously you've got the moments. I don't think there's been anything new as of yet, but obviously we do the moments now. We just make sure that it does count obviously now, rather than kind of waiting until Premier League is out tomorrow. As well as that, on Thursdays, it looks like we'll know what obviously the next team is. Even though we've kind of got a breakdown already, it isn't necessarily sitting in stone. We've got marquee matchups to get done as well. That has taken us to the next level also, and we are saving for tomorrow, just because obviously Prem is Prem. If obviously we look at moments, I believe we have got a few things already in there, but if you have finished everything already, you technically can earn quite a lot if you haven't done them all. If you've done them all, then unfortunately you do have to wait till tomorrow to get that done, but it's an interesting grind. I feel like they're nice to do this. Whether I do prefer this than actual swaps, it's kind of a double-edged sword, because I feel like the season has never looked better. But realistically, if we took out all of the rubbish, all of the Tifus, all of the little packs, we've only got swaps anyway. So it's almost like we've replaced having the milestone games, a couple of 88s that we get for free anyway, and just not having swaps. So I'm a half and half. I like the concept, but I really would have liked to have swaps as well. The proper swaps, just purely for the fact that you've got a little bit of both then. I do like that they've gone full ham with it, but like I say, you're pretty much choosing between everything anyway, so it's really no different than just having swaps. The only difference is we've just not had any milestones. Other than that, then we've got to wait for the Team of the Season SBC on Saturday, which is obviously the Challenge 4, and then we obviously get the Premium upgrade on the 8th. So all of this can be done by the 8th. Obviously, if you want to wait till Champs or Qualies to get them two done, Again, it's any game mode. There's no real difference. Other than that, there is very little out today. Marquee matchups is there. I'd be saving packs realistically to obviously go for a little bit of team of the season for the Prem. The 85x5 obviously is out. We also then have the Eredivisie final again. I would open that up before tomorrow. Obviously, if you do get something in that, then you are absolutely laughing. We again have the silverware smelting. It's going to be a great kind of start to be able to get all of them Prem packs as much as possible if you are going full ham on the Prem team. Other than that, marquee matchups, what have we got? Marseille, of course they do, because that's the only League SBC team I use. In fact, no, it doesn't even require them, so that's even better. I don't know which one. I think all of them, you have to complete them all to get, obviously, the XP. So you've got to get them all. 80 rated team, 76, 78 and 74, pretty standard with marquee matchups. I don't feel like they're normally ever an issue. But if you are struggling for gold commons and don't necessarily want to buy them, I don't know if they are still up from the daily or the challenge SBC that we got, then obviously the silverware smelting is going to be your best friend with 11 gold players. That again, 7 times, you're going to get at least 77 players. That's going to be no problem to obviously get it done. And we only have 2 more days to get it done as well. So make sure you are pushing out the final silverware smelting. Other than that, we've obviously got Joe Linton that we need to finish. Hanko, the silver star player that we're going to go for. He again looks absolutely cracked with that 95 pace. We're going to have a full team of the season, kind of silver star team at some point. We should be on 14 for this as well. I don't know where I've missed one, but apparently I have. And then obviously there's a few other ones that are kind of going at the tomorrow drop. I think Burkamp's going. Obviously we've got 2 days for this, and we've got plenty of time for the squad foundations. More than likely as well, in fact, before we finish the objectives, we should actually have, I think I've finished it already. It is the I think it was the Eredivisie Cup. More than likely, we will get the EFL Cup tomorrow. But again, it is just one league, so make sure you are prepping that one league team. If it isn't a team full of icons, obviously then, unless you're going to go buy somebody, it is what it is. That being it for today, was kind of not expecting anything from Thursday, to be honest. It is a very random day, to be honest. There's normally marquee matchups, and that's about it. There's no players. We've just got the grinding of the content and really just making sure we've got qualies done, ready for champs, and ready for the Prem team of the season, which looks absolutely crazy already. If you've not seen the leaks, Twitter is an absolute godsend for them, because there is so many players coming out that literally you probably wouldn't have even expected. Varane, we've got a bit of a Havertz, Alisson making into team of the season. It honestly is absolutely crazy with the players, so it should be a relatively good one. Prem, EFL, which obviously is a championship, coming out tomorrow. Let me know your thoughts on the swaps. Do you like it, or would you prefer the normal swaps? Apart from that, check the video on screen, and I'll catch you all for the next one. Peace.